Hey guys, Jason here. So we have a lead guitar lesson for this video, and today's lesson will be on an alternate picking exercise using two different strings. So we'll get to the lesson now and we'll chat about it after. Okay, that wraps it up for today's lead guitar lesson. And there's two focal points to this lesson. First is the technique that we're using. We're using alternate picking, and that's where you're picking back and forth. You're not just using downstrokes for this lesson. And the second point, and this is kind of the twist, if you will, is you're doing that on two different strings. Now, in theory, that probably doesn't sound too complex. And to those of you who are advanced, you're like, okay, well, that's easy. But I'm going to take you back many years, like 20 plus years. I've been playing guitar for about 25 years now, a little over that actually. But when I first started playing, I became a very fast solo player quickly in my music career. Within the first year, I was playing some, I was shredding, so to speak. But one of the challenges among many that I had was I could shred on one string using the alternate picking technique. But whenever I would try to change from one string to the next, I would fumble big time. So this lesson's kind of for those of you who are having that same challenge. You're at that point to where, okay, I'm getting fast on this one string here, but when I change, I mess up. So this exercise is designed to help you overcome that. The way I've composed the notes here, where the fingers are going and that sort of thing, and I hope that helps you. I hope you guys that are having that challenge, I hope this helps you overcome that. So practice that. Don't worry about speed. As you can see, I didn't try to play this super fast or anything like that. Don't worry about speed. The point of the exercise is get the technique down, the alternate picking, and get that down amongst changing strings, and just hit all your notes accurately. So the speed will come down the road. So I want to move on now to my album update. You guys know I've been working on an album called Heavy Metal Workout, and it's somewhat of a concept album. It's kind of catered to those of you who train in any aspect, whether you're weight trained, whether you're like an MMA fighter, whether you run or whatever, any kind of sport or any kind of training, any kind of physical activity. It's kind of catered to that. It's motivational metal, so to speak. It's got a really hard punch to it, but at the same time, it's melodic. The best way I can describe it is it's very solid metal music, and it's very driving, but at the same time, it's not distracting, if that makes sense. So the tempos, the BPMs, all that is pretty steady throughout the album. So I've kind of postponed that, and this is my own fault. I've kind of postponed that to probably mid-February. So, and the reason, and this is a bad reason, is I've been working on a logo, and I've been trying to get help on creating the logo. I've had a couple different ideas, but that's really, in essence, what's holding me back from releasing the album. The album is recorded, is completed, so I've just got to finalize my logo and then go through the process, the mastering process, which that part won't take too long. So I hope to release this. It will be released in February. I just don't have an exact date, but I'm hoping at least by mid-February that Heavy Metal Workout will be out there, will be available on iTunes and Amazon and all those good places. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my lead guitar lesson today. Definitely give that some practice if you're having trouble in that spot. And I always want to thank you guys for your support, for supporting my channel and my music. Thank you, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.